this is 2024-25 Prizm Blaster Full Case. Player color break number 72. And our bounty is getting ridiculous. Our bounty is at $3,800. Kind of stupid, honestly. I can't believe it's this high. People don't believe in... People are starting to not believe in our manga bounty. But I feel it. I picked this case because the label was like faded. I don't know. I'm trying to find any excuse to like pick cases. Trying to find any excuse. Yeah. I mean, we knew, Corey, we knew that already. We knew that was kind of a big typo, unfortunately. I know, I get it, mistakes happen. I'm not overly sour about it because blue X-Fractor is kind of random, in my opinion. Remember, that's what I said day one when I got the Megas. Day one when I got the Megas, I literally was like, what is a blue X-Fractor? Like, I was genuinely curious. Let's do it, City. Again, in all fairness, I got my best autos recently. You know, Corey, I think what happens, and again, I'm not gonna speak, but you know, I mean, as a human, I'll speak on being a human. I think what possibly might have happened was they may have had some shell that they used in their marketing. You know, the designing of the boxes like that, and I assume, you know, red, white, and blues, right, for blasters. Right? Chase exclusive red, white, and blue parallels, right? I could see something to the degree of, you know, oh, we're gonna put X-Fractors in there. And what I could see is maybe somebody deleting, you know, red, white, keeping the blue there. I could see something to that degree happening, you know, as a human error, obviously. The one thing that's a little questionable though is usually there's a proofing concept. So usually, even if somebody made the human error, it's normally something where it's like, okay, does this look good? Does that look good? Does that look good? So the problem is that it failed a couple of proof design checks. Yeah. I mean, and you know, when you, again, I don't know if anybody's ever worked in any kind of marketing departments or anything like that. I was never a marketer, but as general manager, I was in charge of a lot of the marketing. And I could tell you right now, I could easily overlook something like that. If I made 3 products and I'd say, okay, red, white, and blues, X-Fractors, and Ray Waves. Perfect. Or, I mean, X-Fractors, red, white, and blues, and Pulsars. You know, I could see myself just overlooking it and being like, okay, Chase Blue X-Fractor. Okay, X-Fractors, check. You know, I could see myself doing it. As a human. The problem is it's not, I'm assuming it's not just one person's job. Because I'm assuming there's someone that had to create the design, then their boss had to approve the design, then I'm sure there was some kind of, you know, meeting where, okay, here's the final design, make sure the proofing, the spelling, the odds, the, you know, all that kind of stuff, the spelling is all correct. So I think that's the part where it probably fell through the cracks. The hard part is, and I'm not speaking on Blez, I'm not shedding on Fanatics. The hard part is, if you want me to be just dead honest with you guys, there's like an error in one of the parallels on Bowman Draft Baseball, where it was supposed to be like a Bowman logo fractor, numbered to 35, but it's just a refractor that's numbered to 35. So, again, two big product releases that we're seeing some of these small errors on. I think that's, for me, that's a little tough, you know what I'm saying? Official High Dollar. You retracted, I didn't finish reading. So again, I'm not talking smack on Fanatics. I'm not expressing Blez's views. I'm talking about my own as a human being who is not perfect and who makes mistakes. I'm not gonna, High Dollar, I'm not gonna really entertain that comment. I'm not going to entertain that comment because I don't have enough information. And I'm not asking you to disclose information on a public forum, nor do I want to take away from our breaks that we're doing today. Again, I can't, just to at least somewhat answer what you're saying, I don't know what's malicious about saying a blue X-Fractor as opposed to a regular X-Fractor. It's not like they said, hey, Chase Blue X-Fractors numbered to 1. It's not like it was that misleading. It was a blue X-Fractor. Okay, you know. I'm not going to pay a blue X-Fractor any more attention than I would pay a red, white, and blue or a standard Pulsar or a standard Ray Wave card, you know. Yeah, but Corey, and then to answer your question, Corey, trust me, I never created the designs or anything. That's all corporate. They all do the corporate design. But obviously the staging, the selling, the interpretations, all of those things is all up to me. As well as grassroots, right? You're going to create your own, because every store is a little different. I can operate within a corporate umbrella. Again, High Dollar, trust me, I'm a human being that makes mistakes. I don't, again, for a mega box, I don't. Yeah, we could do random team or mega player break number 38. Yeah, Debo, yep. And take your guys triple casers. Once it drops in the 50s or 40s, your guys, it's going to just be on fly. Now that it's under 60. Yeah, but high dollar. I'm just saying, if any and again, maybe to the new collectors, okay, I get it. Nobody's really chasing blue X-Fractors. I'm sorry, I don't know. I've never once heard of somebody chasing the red, white, and blues, the standard ray waves, or the standard pulsars. Again, if they said that there is numbered X-Fractors to 1, to 5, to 10, to 25, and that's not in a box, that's a different story. Because as a collector, I'd be looking at it and being like, oh my God, I got super fractors, and I got that. Right. Again, I won't speak on that. Obviously, if that's a conversation you want to have with me on Instagram or anything else, I don't mind making a personal statement on the matter, obviously, but I'm human, you know. And if that was honestly the case, Panini would be in the same damn boat as them. If that was honestly the case. High dollar. Because I can name you probably a handful of Panini products that also had print run errors in them. I can't name them off the top of my head though, unfortunately. No, not at all. Not at all, Kurt. I don't feel like I'm putting. I would, trust me. I would honestly tell you that we're not going to talk about it. Like, I would cut the conversation. I'm trying to be human. I can't make a statement on behalf of Blez, first of all. You know, I'm not going to do that. That's not fair to Backer. That's not fair to S-Blez. That's not fair to Fanatics. That's the truth. All I can say is mistakes happen. I'm not backing up Fanatics. I'm not backing up Blez. I'm just saying mistakes happen. But high dollar, it's all good. I mean, high dollar, honestly, I'm gonna ask you, because it's going a little bit too far in my chat. I'm gonna ask you to stop talking about it. It's a little distracting, truthfully. So again, if that's a conversation you want to continue to have, you're gonna message me on the side, obviously. I don't care if you screenshot what I write or whatever at that point. I just don't want to take away from the focus. Right, exactly, City Gold. It's not like they're putting Chase Luca autos. That right. A little typo. I'm not really too concerned. I don't remember much about flagship, truthfully. I did a lot of flagship, but I don't remember already. Yeah, high dollar. So I mean, yeah, let's. I don't want to have to like time you out on it or anything like that, but we'll cut it right there. Because then it's gonna. If we keep talking about it, it's gonna look like I'm shedding on Tops and Fanatics, which I'm not doing. Because and I'm gonna say this. This is the end of the conversation right here. As much as there's a typo or an issue that Tops had, it's not like Panini didn't have it, for one. That's number one. And honestly, number two, the product's been so good that I can overlook it. Sure, there's no X-Fractors, but I'm guaranteed 2 X-Fractors per box. I'm guaranteed Ray Waves, Hobby Colors, on-card autographs. Like, compared to Panini, it's night and day difference. I can overlook something as small as a blue X-Fractor. I'm just saying that's a personal take for me. Now, if the product sucked and I didn't have any chances on anything else, okay, different story, okay. Then I'd be entertaining the conversation, you know what I mean? probably could. I would have to think about it. What was the last? Again, let me think about that. Well, we'll continue the conversation off the camera. So, hi, Dala, again. Thank you for your conversation. Let's cut it right there. Oh, yeah, I guarantee you we can all name. I'm pretty sure we can all name at least 3 or 4 within the recent 3-4 years. I would say dating back to Luca's year, I'm pretty sure we could name a couple of issues. Maybe just not that blatant, you know. I'm pretty sure one of them was the Downtowns, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. Guys, good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. Silver of Saloon. Alexandre, sir. Here comes the greens. Yep. Here comes the greens. Adam Bona green. I don't know what it is with these cases, but we've literally caught cases where 1 or 2 colors just is like pure rookies, which is a dream. Jacoby Walter on the ice. Whew. Well, the green spot's paid. There's Stefan Castle on the green. True green rookie. Townemer. Collier on the ice. I told you something looked different about this case. Something looked different. Maybe it's just superstition, but something definitely looked different on this case. Deron Holmes on the ice. De Silva on the ice. I know. I was wondering where you been, Corey. I didn't see you yesterday. Corey, don't forget, we put in the triple caser for 49 bucks on a random player. Get involved on that. That can go later today, guys. That honestly can go later today. It is close. It's under. It's in the 60s, guys. Giannis. It's in the 60s, guys. That's going to be a case to watch. That's going to be a super fun case, I promise. Triple case, you're going to have multiple autographs. You're going to have multiple SSPs. Hopefully we connect on them. Isaiah Collier again on the ice. Interesting. Red Seismic of Julian Strother. I look forward to it too. Missy. Dillingham Silver. Should never let the silver sit, guys. Turbo's going to be a lot of fun. I think once people realize like how much SSPs we've been hit. See, I told you, take the glitter. Fire cards, I told you guys, take the glitter. Show me rookie. Told you guys, take the glitter. I told everybody to take the glitter. Edie, Spencer, or Wells. I'd like to see Wells. Cam Spencer on the glitter. Card dog on the kill. When they sit, they usually hit. Oh, nice. Good for you, Corey. I'm glad you're back at work, man. That's always a great thing. Trust me, I don't take being at work for granted, guys. I'm happy that I have a job. Steph. Yep, Phoebe. You know what? Anybody can talk shit about Phoebe all they want. You know what? I think it's always worth it. Honestly, I hate to say it. Emma, there two meaning to word light as Blez says. Do you remember them? Not really. If it was supposed to be where I'm supposed to lose weight, he wouldn't allow it. You're a guitar guy. Moses, you gotta teach me. Believe it or not, so I bought one of those Squire guitar sets from Guitar Center maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, roughly. And I just wanted to fuck around because I wanted to learn like Metallica's One, just the fucking beginning. Down, 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 down. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was to lose weight and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know exactly what you meant there, Motown. But I'll tell you something funny. About 2 years ago, I didn't bring up my stuff from Hawaii. So I actually went to Guitar Center again and I bought a nice PRS. I don't remember the model, but I bought a nice PRS. I played with it for like I forget what model PRS, but it's a mustard colored guitar. It's awesome. I love it. I paid like $950. And I played with it for like a month and it's sat in its bag ever since. I got to get back on it. I suck. Like I was just, self-taught. It was just something for me to learn. The one above the silver sky. It's not the silver sky. One level above it. Or I don't remember the model. I think it was like a ten. I think it's usually like $1,000 guitar, but it was some kind of sale or special. Nice McCain. But it's a pretty sick like mustard yellow. No, not at all. No, you're not talking trash on me. It's okay. I tried to learn. I always wanted to learn Metallica's One. I don't need to learn the solo in that. That's never gonna happen. But Garland on the red, seismic 299. I wanted to learn one. Nice Castle silver. Metallica's One. I wanted to learn Sultans of Swing. I would love to learn Sultans of Swing, the solo portion at the end. Um, yeah, I just wanted to learn, you know. I never did teach myself like an actual instrument. Obviously, we all played the ukulele, but truthfully, not to the point where I can play fluently. You know what I mean? Just you learn that in elementary school, middle school in Hawaii. So Jacoby Walter, Jaquez, Jabari, Castle again. It's been a really good case. Clinton, Shireman color match. LeBron on the ice. Very nice for Card Dog. That Card Dog, this literally pays for your kill. I'm not even kidding. That if that gems, that you're in the money beyond. But yeah. Two more boxes. Been a very, very good case, honestly. Gotta hit for the manga spots, though. We gotta see a manga or a sublime, guys. It's been too long since I've seen a sublime. Then again, we did have like 2 or 3 cases that we had 3 sublimes in a row, so that was kind of interesting. Which one is Rocky Raccoon? Yeah, I'm sure there's a ton of good songs. Like I used to have a whole song list that I wanted to learn, but just learning Metallica's one, just like being able to get through most of the beginning portions is just great. The part I stopped at, Beatles White Out. I'm sure I know the song. I just can't put my finger on it right now. Moses, you live? You might be a minute or two behind on the live stream. You might be. Double check if you're live. Make sure your live button's red, or make sure you refresh YouTube. Enter the Sandman would be sick to learn. Pretty much, I mean, I'm not a huge Metallica guy. Like, I love their songs. Trust me, I'm not sitting in my car rocking Metallica, you know, once a day, once a week. Maybe, once or twice a year, sure, but I don't try to get pumped up to go snowboarding and stuff. Nice Wemby ice. Castle Green. Can somebody ask Moses if he's live, guys? He might be behind. Larry Legend color match is always cool. Look at how much color we had in this case. Crazy amount of color. Herb Jones. Red Seismic had a nice break. Orange Seismic. Wow, nice. Castle on the ice. For the Car Dog. And an orange of Claxton to 199. And Jinka. Mugbo on the ice. Ant-Man silver. Yeah, Moses, I didn't think you were live. I was laughing the whole time. I was like, I don't think this guy's live. You were live, and then yeah, then you started talking. I was like, oh, you're pretty. It's like you got to be pretty behind. Card Dog, I'm telling you. I don't know, guys. I don't know what it is about these cases, but whatever these cases came from, they're super rookie heavy. Not, I'll be honest with you. On average, I would say 4 of 5 cases have been rookie heavy. Without trying to exaggerate. Or 3 of 4 cases, 4 of 5 cases have been like rookie heavy cases. Which truthfully, in a product like this, that's a blessing. All right, 1 box left. Let's hit a $3,800 bounty for somebody. Let's go. Last stack, Mojo. Blue Seismic. Ooh. Ah, wasn't even a rookie. Paul George. We had a shot there to 99. We had a shot. Great color in this case. Oh, here's an auto. We forgot. It's going to be a shitty Spurs auto, unfortunately. Told you. Willie Anderson, silver autograph. And when I say shitty, I mean dollar cost average shitty. Yeah. So believe it or not, so my wife, if you ever met Mrs. Hammer, she usually comes in here. She usually runs the pop channel. So her family is actually related to the Kamakaviva Ole's. We actually go to the Kamakaviva Ole's family reunion every Thanksgiving usually. That's when the Kamakaviva Ole's family reunion is held in Hawaii. Like that. I haven't been to a reunion in like 10 years because I'm not directly related to them. But Mrs. Hammer's entire family is direct related relatives. Really nice family too. Ingram. AJ Mitchell. Devin Carter, True Green. Durasic. The bounty goes to $38.50. Thank you for the try, everybody. I appreciate that. We gotta hit a freaking bounty. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, it is cool. Really good case. Really good case. Let's not take away from how good of a case this has been. I'm from Oahu, so I grew up in Waimanalo. We're all born and raised. Believe it or not, I'm half Hawaiian. My brothers are 10 times darker than me. And in every Hawaiian family, you always usually have the one white boy that comes out, which is kind of funny. Kind of like Filipinos too, right? Filipinos, they're mainly dark, but you have the white Filipinos. Hispanics, you usually have the one whiter Hispanic in the family. Not racist, everybody, all right? Not racist. I don't care what color you are. Yellow, black, pink, purple, maroon. Doesn't really matter. What's up, T-Bo? Moses, did I ask you, how did you hear about Blez, by the way? Did I ask already? I forget if I asked you. I might have. I just forget. Oh, are you Filipino? Mila, I actually didn't remember. You have a good pork adobo recipe? Or a good guisantes recipe? Cam Spencer and the glitter. Really nice case, honestly. Thank you guys for the fill. Blaster case 72. The bounty goes up to $38.50. Thank you guys.